smart mobiles are very critical things. They are actually having lot of technology built into it, where they are giving us lot of features to communicate very easily. The same features can be a problem to us if they are misused by the other malicious app or by the hackers. There are cases where people take remote control of these things and all. That's when a malicious app is coming into, right? When a malicious app comes into, if that app is trying to take a control of your camera without your knowledge, just imagine what can happen. The photographs may be taken without your knowledge. If the microphone has been controlled by any other app that is sitting in your phone, that can also try to just turn on the camera without your knowledge and start recording whatever conversation is happening within in your professional meetings or in your personal life or anything. The gallery control, once taken up, all your photographs can go on. So it is important for us to manage these smartphones properly as well as safely. And to do that, one of the first step to do, though their different apps have different safety mechanisms, the core feature of your mobile features are being used by which apps you should always know. To do that, in case you're having an Android mobile device, go to your settings apps, you'll have all your apps listed. And when you check on any of this app, you will understand the permission section. You would see all of these are the critical features for which the permissions section will be always referring to. And here you can understand which app is utilizing which of the core features. If you really feel that there is an app which is trying to help me listen to music, then you can, and that app is trying to take control of your microphone and cameras, it's time for you to think of. And if you really need it, you have to do further settings, whether you want to use it only while you are actually using it or deny it completely. So in this way, there are many more features, mobile security features. Any smartphone, any smart device we are using, they need to be properly configured. If not done, you will not be able to control the attacks that are happening through our devices or anything. So you are using smartphone, you use it the best by making proper security settings. Have wherever possible use multi-factor authentications. Wherever possible, disable the unnecessary things like Bluetooth kind of things and all when they are not in use. So in this way, by changing the security settings of your mobile devices, you will have a better control on the device and understand how much data is going in and out to the devices. And as well, you can also check all of the permissions under the security settings permission manager like this, where from single permission manager, you'll just see all of the critical features of your phone. And in reverse, you can just check how many of my apps in this phone are utilizing SMS feature automatically. So it means that these apps will be able to read your SMS automatically. Similarly, if you choose select camera here, you will automatically see how many apps are having control on your camera. Immediately, you can just understand based on the need of the app and behavior of the app, whether this feature will be required for by it or not, and you can definitely change the settings. This way you try to control the mobile devices features and all. To protect yourself, it is recommended you always use strong passwords with multi-factor authentication. You should always know how to secure your mobile as well as your home Wi-Fi, because these are the two things which are very close to you, which live with you. So you have to take a responsibility to secure these things. There is a website staysafeonline.in where there are good guidelines, documents available how you can secure your mobiles, how you can secure your home Wi-Fi's. Home Wi-Fi also play a critical role. They have smart TVs. Today, everyone have smart TVs. They're all connected to Wi-Fi. If there is a person sitting in your neighborhood or somewhere, it's very possible that they can connect to your home system, and without your knowledge, they can show what they want to show in your home TV. So it's very important to secure these things. Watch your device settings, camera, mic. Always ensure privacy settings on platforms. Always know the things that are happening. What is phishing, smishing? How do I identify these things? So in this way, when you know what it is, you will automatically your common sense will automatically give you hints upon how can you enable these kind of how can you identify these kind of phishing, smishing kind of things. You need to be mindful on your online interactions that you do. Whatever you talk, whatever you share should be very carefully being done. Think before posting anything. Use technology wherever possible to protect yourself by ensuring proper settings, utilize existing tools to identify the people, things and all. And the fundamental rule, follow zero trust rule. This is the best way to think to stop. When you don't trust anyone, you will automatically stop doing things related to the other activities, right? So I would like to say that this is something that we all should be aware of. We should be protected ourselves with GPU. GPU, I mean to say it is greed, panic, and unaware. Do not be greedy. The love that we see on the online platforms, through different social media platforms, through dating apps, so many things that they are coming in, they may not be correct. Even the investments that they are trying to show us, they may not be correct. The moment we feel greedy, we'll start going towards the investments and all, right? So don't be greedy. Avoid being panic. If anything is happening, as madam have already told earlier, that if there is a situation, you need to report it, and you can also do anonymously. So if you go into a panic state and start landing up sharing more and more, giving more and more money to the other person, or who is actually a scamster, you will be going into more and more trouble. So do not take any decision when you're in a panic state. This is something you have to always remember. And lastly, being unaware cannot be an excuse today. Today we have internet, we have World Wide Web, lots of information is there. Please understand what is happening around us, what kind of attacks are happening, how people are trying to fool others, and what kind of things are coming to protect ourselves and all. You should be stay updated if you are utilizing the cyber resources actively on the internet. You should keep yourself updated for you to be a cyber safe digital woman. So Stop NCIA is one website which you can always use to complain about some. If you want support in deleting something that has already gone to the internet world, you can go and complain over here. They provide certain helps to actually delete those unnecessary contents from the different social media or any other platforms. So alert yourself, save the evidences as soon as you see any kind of a red flags. As soon as you feel that there is something that's maybe going wrong, try to capture evidences of the text messages, photographs, whatever it is, and take the help of cybercrime.in to report in. Thank you very much. Visit these websites.